collapse in the train station, Park Place on the
We got a second tower collapse at this time. Numerous people covered with dust from the secondary explosion. This over here, I have no radio.
Because everybody shows up with their own cell phone, but if it's not compatible, it does us no good.
We know it's coming. We don't know when or where. A proven technology stands ready today. We cannot afford to wait to commit to interoperable communication systems for first responders nationally. Nextel has spent the past 10 years building a unique network that provides instant, secure, and interoperable communications today. It worked in New York, in Washington, and at the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake.
Dial the number in. Okay, then you push to talk. That's it.
It helped exhausted crews fight the nation's worst wildfires. It's on the job now, enabling tens of thousands of first responders to save lives, respond to new threats, and get the job done.
We're talking, 20, 30, 40, 50, I think probably even upwards around 200 fire departments are on the Rodeo Tedeschi. Each one of them has, a separate radio frequency. Without Nextel communications, the two-way radio function and the cellular communications wouldn't be able to assist the citizens of Arizona.
We got the road closed, there's nothing coming over.
It's really been a huge improvement. It allows us multi-agency coordination, something that's very difficult with our different radio frequencies.
It eliminates confusion, it eliminates bad messages, it helps us keep the public from panicking.
We cannot build a system big enough to meet all of our needs all the time. The ability of Nextel to come in here and drop a vast amount of resources and communications at our doorstep, that helps us tremendously.
Homeland Security demands a digital network that can strengthen communications between agencies across jurisdictions, connecting police, fire, and EMS systems coast to coast. Every major city has several dozen agencies that in many cases simply can't communicate with each other in a crisis. Nextel's Direct Connect does. It's ready now. New threats require new thinking, and Nextel is delivering innovative applications specifically tailored to the needs of law enforcement and public safety. Nextel's Java platform allows for custom applications, integrating voice, pictures, and access to databases, putting these powerful tools in the hands of those who need them most. Nextel's advanced network allows virtually any data to be transmitted directly to the field while the trail is still hot. No one delivers a cutting-edge voice and data network at the fingertips of agencies and jurisdictions the way Nextel can.
Hey, how's the Black Hawk helicopters looking this morning?
The way current systems are configured, public safety officials must call a dozen agencies to be sure everyone's on the same page. In times of crisis, Nextel's priority access capability simplifies that. Push to talk to one person or a selected group securely. The Secret Service could alert state and local law enforcement at once with a system that preempts all other calls. The fastest way to make an all call across the region. Priority access to Nextel's networks lets officials dispatch calls quickly, getting vital emergency information through, providing service needed most by the public safety community.
Have you heard the talk of putting two deputies at the 512-260 junction?
No, I haven't.
Nearly 75,000 first responders already rely on Nextel as the perfect backup system for all their communications. The U.S. Olympic Committee ensured flawless communications for the Utah Public Safety Command this winter by equipping more than 4,000 first responders with Direct Connect, priority access, and emergency call.
Direct Connect was excellent. It was amazing. My assistant, her husband is a Secret Service agent, and he happened to be over with a detail in Denver, and he was up on top of a mountain and was able to do a Direct Connect with her in Salt Lake City, and I thought that was phenomenal.
Nextel provides a service no one can match. Cellular networks alone are not designed to meet the requirements that first responders need.
If we had a set of phones, a set of phone numbers, everything was set up to where we immediately had constant communication. I'm actually surprised we don't have that by now. Somebody should have thought of this. This is an excellent product. The number one thing we're always preaching out here is safety. And without communications, you're not safe. So when do you guys start?
Nextel is ready to roll now with Direct Connect's nationwide wireless network that does not rely on the public switch phone system, a vital backup if disaster strikes, a link to surrounding communities if a terror strike spreads and knocks out landlines. Give us the tools and we'll get the job done. First responders are ready and waiting as the frontline defense when and where they need that critical help.